Hi guys, I'm Emily.
I'm Hannah.
And welcome back to the Goddard Sisters. Today,
This is really bonny. We're sharing Emily's red chair, so I'm like hanging on for the other because I'm right on the edge here.
today we are showing you guys our entire makeup collection. So we're going to do mine first, and Hannah's put all her stuff into my room, and we're going to show you what we have. So on the video. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the top section here, and then I'll show you the 3 drawers underneath, and then I have some other drawers on the other side of my room, which I'll also show you. So this top bit here is like my everyday makeup that I will grab all the time. So I have my oh my gosh, my very well used Rimmel Match Perfection foundation in the shade 100 Ivory, and my Rimmel Radiance primer. And then I also use on the regular again Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is very old, no idea how long I've had it, but I have 2. I've got my spare there, and some Tanya Burr highlighter, and some Collection bronzer and eyebrow kit, which again is very used. And then on this side I have my lip products and hand creams. When I say hand creams, I mean the only hand cream I have, which is the Reach for the Moon hand cream from Zoella Beauty. This stuff's insane. I only really use it in the winter, so now we're in spring, not using it that much, but I keep it there anyway. And then these are my lipsticks that I use all the time. So I have my 2 most favourite liquid lipsticks, which are the one by Collection, one by Sleek. The Sleek one is the Matte Kiss Me in the shade, I don't actually know what shade this is.
That's helpful.
What shade are you? Shabby Chic, which is actually quite a dark pink. And then I have the Collection Velvet Kiss in Caramel 2. I really need to buy some more of this when I can. And then I also have, again, I love Tanya Burr's products. They're kind of old now, you can hardly get them. But this is the lipstick in Birthday Cake.
Oh my god, I love that one. I always wanted that one.
Which is this lovely sort of nudie pink colour. Which, looking back now, I could have wore this to prom. But the lipstick I wore to prom was this one called Pink Lemonade, I think that says. And it is this gorgeous champagne-y pink colour, which actually, comparing it to the Tanya Burr one, the Tanya Burr one is a lot pinker, but I love both of these. I'm just trying to get the lids down on them. And then I have this Random Academy of Colour lipstick, which I think I got as a freebie, but I keep it anyway because it's a lovely colour. And then these 2, this is the Unique lipstick in the shade Upscale, I think. Again, I've had this for a very long time, but it is a lovely colour. As you can probably tell, I don't really move away from pink. And then I have this Avon lipstick in the shade Nurturing Nude. I'm really sorry guys, I'm having to check the names of them.
We don't really check names though, do we?
No. And then the last thing on here is these lip glosses. Could not tell you what the names are of these because they're so old that they've actually peeled off.
Light nude and pink.
Yeah. All I know is they're Revolution. So we're now moving on to this drawer here. And so in this drawer it kind of has like items that I again use every single day, but kind of also in my spares. So I have 3 mascaras. So I have this one here, which is the W7 Showing Out mascara, which I have had for years.
And I thought it was that orange highlighter.
Yeah, you thought it was a highlighter. I've had this for years. I probably should throw it out, but I don't No, there's not like a thing, like a use by date on this thing, but it is amazing. And this was kind of like what I used before I had a mascara I'll show you in a second. The next mascara I have is the Avon True Super Shock Definition Mascara. All of my mascaras are in shade Super Black. But this one, I'll show you this one, hang on, let me just see if I can open it, is that it's super fine. It literally grabs every single lash. And then my most favourite mascara of all time is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm obsessed with this lipstick. It's not a lipstick. With this mascara, and I will probably never use another mascara again. It's insane. The next thing I have in here, if I show you, is my lip balm. I got bought this for Christmas by my friend Millie. I think it was in her little care package that she got me for Christmas, so thank you, Millie. And I love it. Again, more of an item that I use in winter and autumn, but I keep it in here all the same. The next thing I have in here are my concealers. So I have a spare Lasting Perfection, but these are the two concealers I use. So this one is the Liquid Concealer by Natural Collection in the shade Light. I use this everywhere but under my eyes, and that is because I use the Lasting Perfection Concealer by Collection for under my eyes. Again, it is very old. Thankfully I have a spare, and that is in the shade Cool Medium. Then I have my Zoella Soft Lip Oil. I think it's in the scent Cherry. I can't remember. Again, it's been a very long time since I've worn it, but I love this, and it kind of just re-moisturises your lips. And then the last thing I have in here is something I have never used because I don't know how you use them. So it's a silicone sponge from Revolution that I got for Christmas in a brush set a couple of years ago. I've never used it.
I think you just use it like a normal sponge, but instead of its sponginess, it's silicone.
I don't know, but I'm too scared to throw it away in case I ever find out how to use it. So I think while we're at home a lot, I'm going to try and learn how to use this. So yeah. Okay, so the next drawer down, sorry the camera angle keeps changing, guys. I've literally just found like an easier way to do this. This drawer is kind of like my spares in case the makeup on the top part of the thing, I don't know what it's called, makeup holder.
That's what I called it.
Runs out. So I have a sharpener for my eyebrow pencil when I used to have an eyebrow pencil. It's actually got face paint pencil in there at the moment. Need to empty that. And then I also have a Soap and Glory Goldie Lux face glitter. Never used this, but when we do go out, and I go out like clubbing, or I don't know when the heck I'd use this, but it's here in case I ever do use it. Then I have my number 7 limited edition illuminating palette. I got this for Christmas a couple of years ago actually. Oh, I cannot open it. Hang on, there we go. And it's this like gorgeous,
it's really nice.
It's stunning. I don't use it very often now anymore because
Oh.
because I have my Superdrug blusher that acts as a blusher and highlight. I never really use this, but I keep it because I can't bear to throw it away because it is gorgeous and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I then have my eyebrow pencil, but this is one that's like a not mechanic one, but it's a screw one. And yeah, I don't use this anymore because I obviously use the powder ones. But in case I didn't, when my collection one runs out, I have again something that my friend Millie bought me for Christmas, and it's the Tiny Burr Cosmetic Perfect Brow. And I had wanted this for so long, and I'm so excited to use it, hence why I'm kind of using my old stock. So yeah. So the last drawer here is my brushes drawer. I'm not going to take you out because they're kind of old and they're washed. I just don't want to take them out because they're an absolute pain in the neck. So next I'm going to move on to this section here. So here I have my, oh hello, my number 7 illuminated makeup mirror in rose gold and its plug socket. Then this is a little pot. I don't know why I'm showing you this because it doesn't really count. But this is what I keep my jewellery in now, and it's something that our friend Meggie put one of our presents in for Christmas. So I keep that there because it keeps my like ring and my bracelets and my hairbands and all that sort of stuff in there. I then have a anti-bac gel from Superdrug. Again, I've had this a while, but to be fair, it's coming in useful at the moment. Then I have a colour that I'm going to paint my nails after this video. This is a dusky lilac polish. I have.
So if you can, I don't think they can, but so if you can hear the mixer my mum's making, I don't have a clue what she's making.
No idea what brand this is. I got it for Christmas and threw away the packaging that had the brand on, so I have no idea what that is. And then I have the collection 2-in-1 top and base coat, which is nearly out. So I think I just need to do a massive Superdrug trip when lockdown ends and I can go into Superdrug for more than just my essentials. So now I'm going to show you my 2 main big palettes. So the first one I have is my Morphe eyeshadow palette. I think this is called, it doesn't say on the back. It's the Dusk, some Autumn Dusk something. And it is just stunning. And again, this is very well used. I use this all the time. Summer, autumn, I don't care. I just,
on me.
Yeah. I'm trying to like get it in and it's really hard. Hang on. There we go. So I kind of use more of the pinky shades. So some shades in there, like the top left-hand corner one, I have never used. There's a couple of reds in there I've never used, but most of them have been used. And I'm just obsessed with that one. And then the next one is actually the very first eyeshadow palette I ever was bought by a family friend of ours. And it is the Laco or La OC Beginners Collection 88 Natural Eyeshadow Tones. And hang on, let me just open this one.
Oh my god, that is actually nice.
I don't use this anymore, really. Because Hannah's going, I'll have it. Because I obviously have my Morphe palette and I have more eyeshadow tones I prefer. But this was this is brilliant for when I was first starting out. They blend beautifully. Don't quite know what happened to that tealy blue colour at the top. I think I must have dropped it someday. But yeah, I absolutely adored that palette as well. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to this chest of drawers here. This actually came from my favourite shop in the world, on the Isle of Wight, Oasis. So it's solid wood and it houses basically all of my things that I don't put up on my main desk. So the first drawer here is kind of like skincare spares. I have a random hair clip in here. This was from our VE Day vlog that I haven't put away yet.
Go watch that.
Yeah. So in here I have multiple scrunchies because I like these to tie my hair back with when I do my makeup. And then I have my Nivea Soft Moisturiser. I have this little Jack Wills purse thing, which actually I need to refill it. Actually has my pads in, or like makeup remover pads that I use to take off my makeup. Hang on, let me just get. I have a lot of scrunchies. I then have this, which I don't use really anymore, but I keep it again in case I ever need it. It is a contour brush.
I almost bust that without you knowing.
Well,
I snuck into your room, and I undid the case, and because you said, "Oh no, don't touch it. You're not allowed to touch it." You went to a football game, and I took it out, and Mum had to close it back up again.
I then have a spare set of my Nivea wipes, which obviously I have the other set up on my desk, just to hand. So I have a spare pack of those. And then I have a spare eyeshadow palette. I don't quite know why I have this in here, but I don't think it probably fitted anywhere else. So this is the Mixed Metals Amber palette from Boots. I
think it was a freebie, but I can't remember.
Really know. Okay, it's open. I don't really use this because I find that some of the colours in here are gorgeous and they're so easy to blend. But you've got colours like Siesta, I can't even say it, and Outgoing and Wannabe. Even though Wannabe is like the most used in here, really hard to blend. And I keep it in here for a rainy day, but I never really use it. Okay, so I'm going to move on to this second drawer now, which houses all of my eyeshadows. I have an awful lot of eyeshadows in here, so I won't bore you with all of them. I'll just show you some of my faves. So this is one of them, which is the I Heart Makeup Chocolate and Peaches palette, which Meggie bought me for my birthday last year. Just saying, our friends Millie and Meggie haven't bought all of our stuff. A lot of it was bought with our own money, but some of my favourites are just stuff that we've been bought. This is one of my favourites, and it is just gorgeous. So it's got like your standard colours and then your highlights in there. Oh gosh. I then have this very old Redemption palette, Acid Brights. We used this on VE Day. We used this little blue here.
And we used it on Halloween.
I'm not going to open it because there's stuff in here and I just don't want it going all over my carpet. And Halloween we use this on. For our makeup.
That's the whole reason we bought it.
Another palette that I really like is this NYX or NYX Adorables palette. I will open this one because I don't think there's anything in it. This is what my Nana brought back for me from when she went to Canada 2 years ago. I can't remember when she went, but she brought that back with her. And I have some little Avon eyeshadows, and then again something that my Nana bought me was these eye pigments. I don't know how you use these, but I'm keeping them in case I ever work out how you use them. Oh my gosh, stuff's gonna end up all over this carpet. And yeah, I have a lot in here, but they are some of my absolute faves. If you want a more in-depth look into the drawers, we can do that. But to be fair, I don't want to bore you. So yeah. Okay, so the final drawer in this set is because we share this drawer.
Oh God.
Our nail varnish drawer.
It used to be so much worse.
It used to be worse. I actually last week went and covered all these because it drove me nuts. So I have some little nail details, little penguins. I don't know if you can see it, they're really small. We have a nail art pen.
Which our Nana brought us back.
Yeah, our Nana brought us back from Canada when she went to see family. I had a purple one, no idea where it's gone.
I'm going to say that's mine.
But this is Hannah's one. And then a couple of my favourites. This is a favourite of mine. It is the Collection Lasting Gel in the shade Almost Nude 10. This is a shade I wore to prom. Didn't go with my dress though, I don't think. But it's good. What's one of your favourites? Oh my God,
my favourites are in my box, but...
Oh, okay. We'll go to Hannah's when we do hers.
I like some of the pinks in there.
Is this glitter polish. It's number 7 in the stars. It's nearly ran out, but my aunt bought me this ages ago.
I like this one. I think this one actually... Yeah, this one is actually mine. I bought it with my own money. I like this one, which is amazing.
We have a lot of glitter polishes that we never use, but we kind of keep.
I do.
Hannah uses them, but I don't.
It stops me biting my nails more than actual nail polish. So
yeah, but definitely again, I think when we can just go general shopping.
I'm buying
Gonna
nail
go and buy
polish.
some new nail polishes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the final drawer for me. I've actually brought it over from the other side of my room. It's basically, I just have another set of these drawers, but this is the only one I have makeup in, and this is because this
The rest is junk.
this houses all of my spare makeup items in it. So the first thing I have is a spare Real Technique brush. It's actually a tanning.
It's not a brush.
But I said brush, and that's
Yes.
a sponge. It's got for bronzer, tanners, and foundation. It's huge, but I'll make it work. I probably think. I only now ever really use Real Techniques sponges. The next I have isn't a spare. This is if my number 7 and my Superdrug blushes run out. But it's a Revolution Sofx, I think that's the name. Contour, highlighter, and blush set. Oh, it's got it on the back. Yeah, Sofx contour palette. I've used this quite a bit because I try to do contour, and I don't understand people who can contour.
I can't contour to save my life.
I can't contour.
Half the time I can't even use blusher.
I then have a translucent collection pressed powder. Don't know why I didn't pick up the Rimmel one like I normally do. It's probably because this one was cheaper when I last went in. But I've annoyingly already cracked it. I dropped it last week when I was organising everything and smashed it. And then the rest of this in here, if I kind of like show you, is spare stuff. It's mainly lip glosses and
That baby lip thing.
matte lips. So I have a Maybelline Baby Lips.
Very old.
Which, to be fair, it's not that old. I used it when I was in school, and I've been left school 2 years is old. But I never use this really anymore, but I keep it in here just in case. I don't want like.
Because it's really pigmented.
Yeah. I then have a number 7 matte liquid lip. Again, don't really use this much. And a Tanya Burr in Martha Moo. No, it's not. Rhubarb and custard. Tell a lie. This is extremely pink and bright, so I don't really use this that much. But yeah.
Okay, my turn. So I have the same thing as Anne. So up here I have they're roll-on perfume things that I put in there. Collection Illuminating Touch in the shade Warm Beige 3 foundation, which I just started using, and then a couple of brushes from Academy of Colour, which I got in a set that my nana gave me. This very old Natural Collection bronzing
Beads.
that Emily had, and then she gave to me, and I can't. I'll get the lid back on. I'll put that on in a minute. Then in here I have again Academy of Colour concealer, which I put under my eyes, and
Last Imperfection, same as me.
yeah. And
It's
then
literally the exact same shade.
these are my favourite
Hang on.
nail polishes. They're from Barrier, and then a
Natural Collection.
Natural Collection clear one, and then I'll just pick it up and show you all of my lip glosses and lipsticks.
Oh, hang on, I'm zoomed in.
And the Zorella lip oil at the front,
Yeah, so it's a different. That was a different lip oil, because mine's cherry.
and mine's watermelon. Okay, so again, this is just my makeup brushes. You don't have to see them. I haven't cleaned them. So this is my Natural Collection pressed powder. It used to be pressed powder until I
Oh my god, Hannah.
I dropped it, and then I dropped it again, and then I just smashed the rest of it, because I'm that kind of person. And then these two one W7 the News eyeshadow palette and Collection eyeshadow palette, which
Which one did Nana bring you back from Canada? Was it that one, the nude one?
No, this is what Michelle got me.
Oh.
That I just got because I liked it.
I just thought she brought you something back from Canada, but
No.
maybe not.
She got me a stuffed toy. That's that drawer.
Carrying on. Sorry, I stopped you mid conversation. So.
Okay, so this was Emily's Collection eyebrow kit, because I don't use the middle one.
This is like that's an old one, because
That's
now
old.
they
I
don't
have the
have.
original.
I won't call it original.
No,
but-
me neither. And then I have a a Canreal colour highlighter.
That's nice.
Yeah, I love that. But I can go OTT with it. And then this was my first ever eyeshadow palette by Technic, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Which I have used. And you can definitely tell what were my favourite colours because I didn't use the rest. And that, and I also have eyebrow stencils which I'll never use. So that's it for
That compartment.
Okay, so this one is actually what my nana got me.
We just found it.
All of these are from like a box, my first ever big makeup box.
All the Technique ones.
All the Techniques ones. And then these two big circle ones were my first ever eyeshadows. And then this is Bust 2. It's like a milk chocolate colour and I love it. Then the eyeshadows that I actually use is this mixed metals one, which
it's the same one as mine, but it's a different shade. What
Yeah.
shade is it, Titch? It's on the back.
Nude.
So I have amber and Hannah's
Yeah.
got the nude
So
one.
the only thing I don't like about this is how dark this one is and how glittery Pharaoh is. But my favourites are Heavenly, Mellow and Centre Stage.
And you love this palette, whereas
I
I'm
love this
not
palette.
too keen on my one.
I'll be nicking that.
I
And then my favourite palette
I
of
love
all time
this.
is, I'll get it out of the box if I can find the opening of the box. Here it is. I've been wanting this for ages and I actually got it I think a year or two
You got
ago.
it? No, you got it for Christmas just gone.
Oh yeah, it's a Revolution Colour Spectrum.
I think. Was it Christmas just gone? I don't know, guys. Go and check out Hannah's
No,
Christmas.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Did we do a Christmas haul? I don't even
Yeah,
know.
it was 2 years ago, I remember.
Okay.
And I am using this on Halloween. 'Cause
It's
we're away.
insane. I'm obsessed with it.
I love this. And I want the James Charles Morphe palette. Why when I have all this? But I don't know. So I mainly
Because
use
it's James
like,
Charles.
True.
I love the blues.
I use all this and then before Emily did my makeup, I used these two blues for my Re Day look.
Before I took over.
Before you took over, but I love this palette. Okay, so this is the container that my first ever big makeup sets came in. So I just have all the makeup that I don't really use anymore.
It's like odds and sods in this
Yeah,
literally.
so this is strobe crayon. I think they're highlighters.
No, I'll tell you what they are. They are eyeshadow sticks.
Oh, I do not know what they are till now, and I do not know how to use them. I have loads of these like crayon eyeliners and lip liners, which I never use. I don't like eyeliner, so I never use that. 2 mirrors. That I know it's a mirror, but I can't open it. Nope, can't open it. And then this one was my first ever like mirror.
I don't know why you keep that.
Because if I ever did makeup in the car, I have the number 7, I almost said W7, mirror that Emily has. I have that in my room. And then
The exact same sharpener.
the exact same sharpener.
You will notice a lot of things Hannah has the same as mine.
Sponges that I never use apart from for face paint. More of these eyebrow stencils, which again, never use. They just collect dust. Nail files, don't know what they're in there.
You've got some. They're really old.
These are really old. This is the Zorella Kissy Missy lip balm, which I used to love.
It is super pigmented though. It is bright pink.
This is like, apart from a little bit that I've used, that is like brand new more.
Yeah. What's the Blushing Hearts thing? Is that the same as mine?
Oh, this is the Blushing Hearts Triple Baked Blusher in Peachy Pink Kisses. I used to love this.
It's the same as mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I have.
I love that, but I don't really use it anymore. Oh god. This Technique bronzer, which I used to use all the time, kind of got disowned. And this Natural Collection Peach Melba. God.
Peach Melba God.
No, it doesn't say God on the end. I dropped it. Blush. A Flutter lip balm that our cousin Lauren got us, but I don't. It's not that I didn't like the scent of coconut. It just can make me headachy. So I stole Emily's strawberry one.
I use it.
She'll
from
never
time
see
to
it again.
time.
A lipstick that I don't really like
Why'd you keep it?
because I do.
That's it, isn't it? Oh, you got
No.
those. They're cute.
My nan got me these. They're lip balms. I do use them often. And then a random lipstick. I'm done.
Okay guys, so that concludes our makeup collection. Sorry it was like a really long, drawn out thing.
I feel like I spoke up really fast. I'm like out of breath.
But we hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned next week for another one. Bye! At one point you were going at 1,000,000 miles per hour and I was